Deputy Prime Minister Wong Kan Seng urged voters in Bishan-Toa Payoh to focus on the incumbent team's years of service in the constituency, rather than let the Mas Selamat incident affect their voting decision. He was on a market visit to Toa Payoh East with his GRC team on Sunday morning when asked by the media whether the escape of Singapore's most wanted fugitive would cost him votes.
That will be left to the residents to decide. As far as the case of Mas Selamat is concerned, he is back in detention, and following through the Committee of Inquiry's recommendations, the security measures that have been put in place at the detention center have been greatly enhanced.
DPM Wong, who is leading the People's Action Party team in Bishan-Toa Payoh GRC, believes that residents will ultimately consider his track record there for the last 27 years.
I think people will look at that and see, on the whole, based on what I've done here for the last 27 years, is that one lapse by a department fatal to their decision on electing me or not? I think that they will have to consider. They say, oh no, you've been neglecting us, then I deserve to be out.
The Singapore People's Party manifesto has cited that the Mas Selamat incident is an example of the need for greater public accountability.
This government is an open government that is not afraid to tell the people the truth and that will learn from the mistakes. We know that on the whole, the records of the government speak for themselves.
The SPP team, led by opposition veteran Chiam Si Tong, will be contesting in Bishan-Toa Payoh GRC.
Look at what we've been doing over the last many years, where the PAP team has been in charge in Bishan-Toa Payoh GRC. I think you can see that the transformation is very clearly distinct as compared to just across Lorong 8, which we share with Potong Pasir, which has also been run by the same town council for 27 years. So it's 27 years there and 27 years here, but the results are very different. And I think our residents can see, and they also give us the feedback. And I think residents will ask the question, if it were a different team in charge in Bishan-Toa Payoh GRC, would they have seen the same kind of changes? And they would also ask the question, if going forward it is not the PAP team in charge in Bishan-Toa Payoh GRC, will we end up with poorer services, poorer estates? And I think it's a relevant question to ask. We'd like to assure our voters that we want to continue this effort of upgrading, of improving the services.
In the last 10 years, the work that we have done is obvious for our residents, the kind of infrastructure that we have built. It is not an easy thing, but we believe that our resident is the center of our effort, because we believe we want to provide the best for them, the services for them. To ensure this, we think about our strategy, we think about our resources. It's not just putting on papers, because when we make promise, we believe that we want to deliver them. So when the SPP team put their manifesto forward, I think that we also need to ensure that it's not just about putting it on paper, it's about how are you going to deliver those things.
During his visit, DPM Wong also announced a further $800,000 facelift for the Toa Payoh East area. This will go towards the revitalization of shop scheme, which includes wider walkways, new flooring, sunshades, and a link bridge connecting the entire Kim Kiat Palm market.